What up, y'all? What's going on? We back at it. My name is Lowkey. And to my digital right is my beautiful co-host, Ivy Rivera, and this is another edition of your weekly The Roundup right here on Revolt TV. We're doing it quarantine style as we always do. This week, we're back to the regularly scheduled program where we give you new music that just dropped and new music from throughout the week, but also just want a special shout out to the entire Harrell family. Rest in peace, Andre Harrell. You know, we did last week's episode dedicated to the king himself, but this week we're back at it. Ivy, how you doing? How you holding up?
I'm doing great, man. I can't really complain. I'm grateful for life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping busy and staying positive. Just trying to, exit this quarantine in a fashionable style.
It's Memorial Day weekend coming up, and we cannot go outside. So how are you going to celebrate this weekend quarantine style?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be in a backyard somewhere.
I was waiting for the honesty.
So it's like inside, outside, inside. You feel me? So that's the safest type of step in that direction we can do right now. But yes,
so 10 people or less, right?
My feet in some grass.
I need some hot dogs. I need some cheeseburgers. I need some shots. I need a game of Uno. I gotta get out of this goddamn studio apartment and just touch somebody 6 feet socially distancing.
Crazy though.
I'm just saying, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit, man. I am tired of this shit.
Wow.
Shut up. Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
let's get to it. Let's get to it. We got a couple special guests on the episode today, but we'll let you see them when they appear. So let's get to these records. A lot of new music has dropped over the past 2 weeks. Future, High Off Life, Young and May just dropped a new EP. Gunna just dropped a project. So like always, ladies first. Ivy, what do you have for me?
Okay, so I'll start it off on like a gangsta type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Fun fact about me, like my palette is pretty, broad, but I love music that just makes me feel like punching people in the face. Some of my favorite artists come from Memphis. I love the Memphis sound. Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, and this artist P Glock. He's definitely somebody who I love his flow. He could really rap if you listen, and he just came out with a project. I want to get into it right now. It is called Son of a Gun.
All right.
And one of the songs that I'm going to play is called Come Through right here on the Roundup.
Let's hear it.
Let the band play.
It's not even that crazy. He's just floating.
I like the beat already.
Look for the nigga with a big old gun. Little nigga with a big old gun. Popping out the coupe with the trunk in the front. Yeah, you know I ain't worried about nothing. I told my dudes I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, you know I'm a motherfucking done. Niggas ain't did how the shit I done. Yeah, the niggas ain't came in how I come. Yeah, I came in with the come. They be rapping about shit that they ain't done. Damn, it's fuck. Yeah, I'm out in the hills on cheese to the mud. Yeah, I came a long way from the out of Cali with my side with the stuff. Yeah, that's a jump. Keep it on me, no matter what. Had a 40 on me, did a push on it, new talk. Double X said, did an interview, I had to play it cool. Yeah, nigga had my two took. They like this, black nigga too much. One fun nigga, shit, keep up. I ain't gotta talk or say too much. Hope that gang gon' do something. Keep it on me, no matter what. Had a 40 on me, did a push on it, new talk. Double X said, did an interview, I had to play it cool. Yeah, nigga had my two took.
That's Come Through by Key
I like
Glock.
that. I like that a lot, man. That was some.
I really do.
The vibe. I like the vibe on that one.
Yes.
And I like how he was flowing. He was sitting in the pocket. He was sitting in the pocket on that one. I like that. I like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something a little special this week, because I like to spice things up. I like to first off, fix your face, Ivy. I'm not about to rap. You're not about to hear my single.
This is going.
You're not about to hear my single. Anyway, we all know Drake loves to play new records on his IG Live, and his homeboy Mark, who DJs, from time to time on his IG, they play new records. And this certain record they played the other night caused a lot of controversy because Drake mentioned Kylie Jenner as a side piece, and he issued a public apology saying that he didn't mean to play that record. It was supposed to be scrapped, it leaked. But I have the full version. I have it right here. So,
press play.
The record includes Young Thug and Future, and for one of my understanding,
oh my God, that sounds like a toxic record, right up your alley. Sheesh.
It's supposedly called 20 Hoes, but you know how these records get scrapped and whatever. But we have it right here exclusively on the roundup. So it's Drake, Future, and Young Thug. Here it is, 20 Hoes.
Like you want to try to make up what is this about? 4 hours in, I already got the mouth. Hustlers, gamblers, the scammers, the strippers, we're popping on X, drinking no chemical, different air choppers.
God damn it. Here we go again. You know my speaker.
Oh, did it die?
No, it didn't die. It just always does this. I don't know if that was like God saying don't play that record, but my speaker just like kirked out. So we'll get back to that. You go, Ivy, but that's 20 Hoes, Drake, Young Thug, and Future. I'm going to let you play your second selection, but we're going to get back to that record because we ain't done with that record yet.
Well, all right. Well, I will say that I'm sure that the energy in the studio that night was just crazy.
Yeah. I like when they get on records together. Like, they do have a lot of great energy, but I wouldn't mind a mixtape or EP from all three of them together.
I would have loved to be a fly on the wall in that studio session. Not on some creepy shit, but just like,
to see how they create and see their vibe and what the mood was. Yeah. We're going to get back to that.
They're all like really great in their own way. Thug, like, you can't deny his greatness. Future, you know, is Future.
It's Future, right.
And Drake is Drake.
Drake. And it's funny, it's Drake, but it's just funny how they all bring the best out of each other because Future and Thug got a project, Drake and Future got their project, and they just have, you know, countless, you know, collaborations, but I just like their energy just as a three-headed monster. So we'll get back to that record. So go ahead.
If the universe doesn't let you play the record, which I would love to like rewind and go back to because I'm looking forward to it. Send it. Thanks.
Yes, it'll be an email before the show goes. It'll be an email before I got you. I got you, baby.
Anyway, let me continue the vibe with this new release. I see my guy Ro James creeping out with some singles.
Mm-hmm.
What it's leading to, I'm intrigued. Mm-hmm. He came out with a song last week featuring Brandy. He really has like some features on his back that he's just like, wow. And today I'm playing a single that I came across with Miguel.
Ro James and Miguel?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful right there.
Right. So I'm saying like the people that he has on these records, he's planning something crazy because he's already hitting with like vibes.
Just to get Miguel on the record, he's got something coming.
That's what I'm saying. So this record is called Too Much. Ro James and Miguel. Let's check it out.
All right.
I've been searching for too long to let it go. You were the prescription to my antidote. Memories in my head that got to free my mental. Tend to think about it when I'm moving dolo. Try to keep it cool, don't shoot until we fall right back to the same motion. It's the same motion. Ooh, I never told you. There's no way that I just like you. Ooh, fuck that shit, you know it. Know you ain't shit, you know it. There's no way that I just like you. Ooh, you know we ain't shit, you know it. You know we ain't win, you know it. Is it too much? Is it too Is it too late? Tired of treating love like it's real estate.
That was Too Much by Ro James and Miguel. And it seems to me he only got him on the hook.
That was too sexy.
Miguel just on the hook. I hope there's a verse somewhere.
That was too sexy. I'm not gonna hold you, Ivy. That was a sexy record right there.
I mean, Ro James makes sexy records. So
yeah, but when you add Miguel to it, like that's a knockout combo.
Just everything about the record was too much. Yes, indeed.
And we always talk about this, but I hate when people say R&B is dead, and then we hear records like this, and it's like, what are y'all niggas listening to? Like, are y'all listening to like the same old shit from whatever? Like, there's records coming out.
Yeah, I don't think they're searching or taking much note.
Right. I like that one. So yeah, please send me that one.
I mean, it's on all streaming platforms. There's no like private link. So
well, I would like for you to send me the link. Like, okay. I'm sending you the Drake link. That's all I'm asking you.
I'll send you the link.
I don't need the logistics. Just send me the damn song. All right, my speaker's back working. Cool. We're going to play the Drake record later, but Gunna just dropped a new project called Wanna. That's a nice title for an album, but whatever. No judgment. The project features Travis Scott. I believe Thug is on there, but we have one today called Cooler Than a Bitch from Roddy Ricch, who's having obviously a spectacular year. And this is Gunna's album, Wanna, which you can stream on Apple and Tidal and Spotify, but this is called Cooler Than a Bitch.
Everything twice when I shoot in the video. 10th grade, bought a frame, feel off the licks. I can sit, feel like cruising on the ship. It's your birthday, put some ice on your wrist. I reached every go, had to start on the list. Shoved on the toe, I was fighting on the door. I fly across the globe when I'm calling on the hit. They watch it because they know I have something you can get. I'm right to the top, I'm by money, bitch. You can't rap burn and he running out of hit. Got his own word, I'm shooting me the shit. This big dog, you a fool, I'm a shit. My shots hold it out just as far as I can spit. You smoking on the mall, if you like it, then you get it. Starting my towel, if you broken with a piece. I feel like a record on my night out of space. Got pretty vibes with me, I make sure all those straight. I dress the bitch, I put it in some pride and bait. They want an international in all 50 states. Listen, I'm a pussy nigga war. Ready? Drop me cool with a mud. Shed it. Smoke gasoline, that's 3 unlimited. Car never did, I just spin without a limit. 3 rolls, watches in the yard, I forget it. I got 10 bad bitches, I keep all of them happy. Putting up on my bitch, buy all go party. She can say the good dick, get the fence, go, baby.
That right there, Cooler Than a Bitch featuring Roddy Ricch off of Gunna's new project, Wanna. And what I love about Gunna is he reminds me a lot of Thug, or like just there's pieces of Thug in Gunna. I think his voice, how he uses his voice, how he flows, even down to the beat selection. And obviously, you know, Young Thug and Gunna are pretty close, but they resemble each other a lot. I'm not the biggest Gunna fan, but I'm not mad at this record at all. So,
yeah, I think with Gunna, you definitely have to like search through his catalog, and you'll come across some records where you're like, ooh, this is really dope. Yeah. I love Gunna. I don't love all his songs.
Right.
But a lot of his songs, a lot of the features he be floating. Yeah. And I think that's something that he's really known for. So I just want to get into my last choice before our guests come into the show.
All right.
And it's by, you know, the Bronx bombshell, Miss Malibu Mitch.
Oh.
A lot of people have been missing music from her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's finally back, and she's in a new situation now. Mm-hmm. She crawled out of one deal into another. You know, she's over here with the E1 crew. You know what I'm saying? She is. She's doing her return with a song called Double O. And one of the things that signifies Malibu's sound is how, you know, similar she sounds to like the Foxy Brown, Little Kim vibe, where you get that bassy type of voice, and she's so small, so it's like wow. There's a true wow factor about her, outside of her great personality. But without further ado, this is Double O by Malibu Mitch.
Let's hear that.
pulling them bags out. Cause I'm popping now. They can hate if they want, but fuck it, I'm sweating now. Now they tryna book a show, but now I'm swimming in dope. Now they a double low, now they a double low. Bang, bang, now they a double low, now they a double low. Bang, bang, now they a double low, now they a double low. Bang, bang, now they a double low, now they a double low. Bang, bang, fuck it, I'm touching the feet, cause they be giving that work. Fuck it, I'm charging a fee, cause niggas be doing the most. Fuck it, I'm charging a fee, steady be sipping on ropes. Fuck it, I'm charging a fee, cause bitch, I do what I want. Cause Melly be booking them shows, steady be dumbing that shows. Cause Melly be on the sea, that's what they see the sea. Cause Melly be selling our shows, that's why they feeling the sea. Cause Melly just naturally poppin', that's why they feeling the beat. Said he be counting the blessings, look how I'm flexing. Like Rocky, look at them BS. Bobby and verses, send that to cash. If I need my money, send on the fashion. Sending out some little bitch on the basket. You say he slipping, but I'm never lacking. Bobby and bitches, they say he be chat. Catch one foot out, swerving and trap. I'm pulling them back.
That's Double O, Malibu Mitch.
You know who she reminds me of, her voice and even her flow? Remember Shauna from DTP?
Yes, who could forget her?
Yeah, I don't know why Shauna, it immediately popped in my head, but their voice, the huskiness, the fullness of her voice and how she raps and how like her cadence and her pockets, that reminded me, I took it right there with her. So like, I'm already a fan because I love Shauna just to begin with.
Facts. I think anybody that she has been compared to is a good person to be compared to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she falls in a good pocket. And she has great cosigns. I mean, she could speak for herself. But yeah, that was my choice.
That was your choice? Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Future dropped a project last week. And we didn't get a chance to get to it. So I think I want to play one from the High Off Life project. This is Solitaires featuring Travis Scott. And before we go, we're going to finish that Future and Drake record and Young Thug because it's not.
I just want to say, Future is muted right now.
He's muted?
Temporarily.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, they here. All right. Okay. So we're in the building right now. This is the roundup with Ivy and Lowkey. We got some special guests in the building. Welcome to the show, Tay Keith. How you doing, brother?
What's good?
What's good? All right. And welcome to the show, Cash Boyz. We got Jizzle, C Money, Zach, and Money. What's up, man? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
All right. First and foremost, gotta ask y'all how y'all doing during this quarantine shit. What's going on with that?
You know, we are, man. It's exciting. You know, we just dropped this new tape. We making the best of it. So, you know, we just dropped this new tape. So, we excited. We working.
Talk to us about the tape.
You say what?
I said, talk to us about the tape.
Man, this is epic, man. Like, you know, we just put a little 13 songs together. Us and Cash Boyz and Tay Keith. So, you know, it is like this are real epic.
All right. Tay Keith.
I want to ask you, you know, working with a group, I haven't seen a group this large. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you know,
like,
we
really like hitting the ground since like 3-6. That's a whole like Memphis vibe. And I remember hearing certain songs and just seeing how they switch up. I thought it was just like so dope. What was it that influenced you to put this sound together in this team?
You know, they're just a fast cash sound anyway. Like the Memphis sound, like this shit. Sound
it's
anyway.
us. It's just in us. And not on us. Can't wear it out or wash it out.
So have y'all been rapping together for a minute?
Yeah. We've been rapping together like 8-9 years now.
And we've been rapping out Tay Keith beats as long as we've been rapping, so it's just an authentic sound.
Nice. And Memphis has a very, very, specific sound. You know, you got 3-6 out there, you got Yo Gotti. You know, talk about the inspirations coming from them that leaks into y'all music.
Pretty much they
like what we grew up on.
Like
now, like how the kids growing up on us right now.
Like when we were young, we grew up on them.
Especially
a cycle.
especially the 360. You know, they're a group in there from the city, so you know they play a big part. Like they're a big inspiration in what we got going on.
All right, Tay Keith, real quick, I want to ask you, what drew you to these young gentlemen? What made you, want to put them out in front of the world, give them a platform?
I mean, it was really like the relationship built, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work with a lot of niggas out of Memphis and shit, and I say Fast Cash, I probably got the best relationship with them and Block Boy out of Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, like, just knowing them and working. And, from that point on, I just feel like we built that chemistry, so it was easy for us to get in the studio and make some shit. It wasn't forced. Like a lot of niggas I work with, like it was kind of like forced to like put together, but like with them the shit was genuine. Like we got straight in there, we made music, you know what I'm saying? We kicked it and shit, just vibing. It wasn't just like we just going in here, we gotta do this shit, we gotta make this happen. It was just genuine. So that was the reason why it just kind of like went with the flow.
Nice.
I like that. And I see in your project, Fuck the Cash Up, like it's a whole vibe. So just like you were saying, Tay, I know the studio vibes were crazy because every song in here is jumping. I was definitely going through it. And there's a few that I was like, damn, like y'all really talking that talk. What's one of y'all favorite songs on the project?
My favorite song is Getting It. I like all of them, but my favorite one is Getting It because I feel like that one got like the best Memphis like flow like type of style to me, like with the beat, what direction I went with the beat, like it just got that Memphis flow with it. How they came on the beat and just rapped on it, like they killed this shit.
All of them just our favorite though. Like we all of them. Like we got like they're just so hard we can't even pick a favorite. But Getting It, one of my if I was Getting It, it'll be at the top of the list though.
Nice. Tell me, you guys, real quick, tell me what's one thing that Tay Keith has taught you just about the industry, about making music. What's one of those lessons that you learned from him so far? Because he's got a lot of experience. He's got a lot of hits out there. He's worked with a lot of big artists. So what has he taught you guys about, just maneuvering through the industry?
Taught us a lot, like shit. It's multiple shit. He taught us first, stay down.
Patience, yeah.
Patience, stay down. We basically, you know what I'm saying? We done watched him. He watched us come to a peak, and then he shot past us. We watched him, you know what I'm saying? And he kept it real. And on the flip side, you know what I'm saying? It's how we do it. Yeah. So I say patience.
Yeah, he taught us patience for sure. So we seen it firsthand.
And I know it's difficult, especially in this industry where, Memphis may not be such a hot spot like other cities, but, when you get that shot, you got to kill it. So this tape is
I feel like the past probably like 2 or 3 years, Memphis been really getting like this spotlight. So I feel like, it was time for them to take advantage of this shit, and just go on and hit them folks on their head with this shit and just go hard with it. Like
make it happen.
Like dominate that shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, because I'm sure it's a unique situation when you got 4 people on a song that gotta fit their bars somewhere. It's not like so much like a feature, you know what I'm saying? Because I think you guys go like back to back on each other. So like, how y'all organizing y'all lyrics? Like, what is it? Y'all separate and then y'all come together, or y'all writing it in unison?
We just go out.
We just in the booth. We just go out. However you feel, really.
Whoever. Like sometimes we'll be by ourselves and make some shit, and we'll bring it to the table. Like I just made the chord. You know what I'm saying? I made this. Hey. Ooh, I lay the hook down, bam. He'll go first on it, bam. And then we'll go off the last song type shit. Whoever went first on the last song, they don't go first on the second song. Then, like, it be kind of like off our last song that we did. We worked like that.
But with this Fuck the Cash Up project, Tay was really making the beats in front of us, and we were making all
this Tay, we cooked this shit up right there.
Right there and there. And the vibe just so, like, it's so easy because we've been rapping together so long, so it ain't nothing. We just go clean off each other.
That's dope.
Yeah, and it's easy, like it's too easy.
What's the tour like? I seen y'all been on tour with 3 6 Mafia with Gotti. What is it moving around and being around legends like that?
Man, it's a pleasure. Like for real, like it's a pleasure. Like we know Gotti, like we know him. So when we around him, he's like Like we already know them, so it's
like it's normal. It's a real. It feel good. You know what I'm saying? It feel good to be around some shit.
It was just like family on the road type shit.
You said what?
I said it was just like family on the road type shit.
Yeah, shit like
something like that.
Tay Keith, you bringing this, you bringing this group to the platform is obviously it speaks, loudly about you. But what do you want this to represent for the city of Memphis? What do you want people to get out of these four gentlemen that they may not have ever been familiar with? And it's a lot of new guys coming out, just period. And sometimes people get lost in the shuffle. So how are you making sure that the city is represented and how their sound is representing for the city?
I mean, they got like they support in Memphis for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like Memphis been rocking with them, so it's just all about letting the world hear them. You know what I'm saying? So as far as Memphis, they already got that shit on lock. As far as like the country and shit, like getting that shit countrywide, letting shit this time next year. Hopefully by all this shit clear up, they can be doing shows in New York. You know what I'm saying? LA, Washington, wherever the fuck, Chicago, selling that shit.
Yeah, right. Nationwide.
And the thing is, it ain't this tape not even just the finish. You know what I'm saying? It's like for them, they got so much other shit in the work. And in my opinion, they got so much harder shit in the work. So I feel like the next, within the next year, they gonna show the world their full potential.
Really?
And Tay, I know you support a lot of artists, to really put your name in the forefront and create a project with the Cash Boyz. Well, what was it that convinced you to really be at the forefront, rocking out with them?
I mean, like I had said, it was the chemistry and just the relationship we had built. So it was like I had more effort to put more time and being more consistent in it compared to somebody who I don't even fuck with or have what fuck with. So
who brought up the idea?
I mean, it was always been in the works. It's just like my manager, Bam. He just really just just like fuck it, let's go on and run it.
Yeah, he really just happened like that. We family. It's like shit.
We knew it was gonna happen.
A lot of songs.
It was just about
it was gonna happen anyway. Either way, if we weren't gonna sit down and cook it up like that, we were gonna keep getting beats from them, and we were gonna make them motherfucker ourselves.
Yeah, it was gonna
pop up with a Tay Keith tape.
So we had to do it like that.
Yeah, I just peeped that y'all got a video to Mistress, and that's one of the songs that I really liked on your project. I thought it was so creative. It was mad funny too. I was like,
it's a lit, my hood nigga showing the cover feeling.
Yeah, like my thing is like when I listen to music and I'll just let it play. But if something sticks out to me, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at the title of the song to make sure that I remember it and come back to it. And that was definitely one of those. I was like, yo, y'all funny.
Listen, man, we appreciate
it was fun shooting that video too.
We appreciate y'all, man. Sure. We really appreciate y'all, man. The Fuck the Cash Up is out right now. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. Make sure y'all get that product
every
right
streaming
now.
platform.
Every streaming platform. Tay Keith, thank you for taking the time out to speak with us and bringing the group to the forefront. This is the Roundup. My name is Lowkey, and that's Ivy Rivera. Brothers, please be safe and celebrate safe, and make sure y'all have some fucking fun with this tape. And we're looking forward to whatever else you guys got, and when y'all hit the road, so we can be right there, man.
Y'all stay safe.
Stay safe.
My nigga.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Yes, this is the Roundup. I'm Ivy Rivera with my guy, my co-host, my sidekick, Lowkey. And
What's
right
up?
now we have Dizzy, the A&R, and Bobby Fishscale in the building.
Yo.
How y'all doing in this quarantine?
What's going on?
Oh yes, it's still quarantine.
It's still quarantine. We still in the house. Still trying to figure it out. It's a new challenge for us, but I feel like the weeks have gone by and I've gotten pretty used to it. I'm scared to go outside now. Is it just me?
Yeah, Bobby, how you feel about that?
And being in Miami with so many different races and so much traveling, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Bro, it's scary, but you know what? You gotta live fearless. So we're gonna be in the club just doing our best.
If we ever get back in the club.
For real. Like that's my biggest fear, going back to the club. And I have to be there.
I don't think I would ever want to shake anybody's hands or hang. I don't know. It's crazy.
You can't even pass the hookah the same.
Yeah,
you know,
it's getting a little.
Like, who you? When's the last time you coughed? Like, come on. This is
Dizzy,
crazy.
let me ask you, like, what you've been doing in quarantine? Like, how you been passing the time? Like, you still working? Are you still doing projects? Like, how you
so I've just been working. I'm working on every project, finishing up Bobby's project. You know, we have to finish almost at the finish line on that, shooting videos, and we still shooting videos in quarantine. All my writers are working, all my producers are working. I mean, I'm just working. I'm staying in the house. I'm getting a lot done, but I'm getting bored. But we're getting it done. That's all that matters.
Bobby, what about you? What do you do for the quarantine? How do you keep sane and busy?
Man, I just keep working. You know, I just wherever the calling that, I'm going. I ain't really stopping. I'm gloved up, hands sand up, masked up.
Yeah.
I feel that. Well, I want to bring it back to Dizzy because, you know, you're here for a special reason. You're here, you know, to be the voice of Bobby Fishscale, putting him on the front line, signing him to Rock Nation. So tell me how you discovered him.
Man, it started with my boy Fly. I was at in Miami. I was with Derek Milano. We had like a you know, Derek Milano is a big songwriter. So
yeah,
we were at a house doing a session, and Josh had pulled up with a barber and stuff. And we just vibing. Me and Josh, we ain't see each other since like a couple months after that. Our homeboy had just got killed and stuff. So we was at the funeral and stuff like that. So we just catching up, and then he said, "Man, I got this kid. I want you to hear it." You know, like I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. It's my nigga. Like I was listening to shit. So I'm in the kitchen. He played me the song, the whole flow. And I'm listening to it's called Hope. So I'm listening to the shit. I'm like, damn. Like, the nigga talking some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it just reminded me, it just took me back, like, to remind me, like, Jeezy, the old Gucci. You know what I'm saying? The old shit that's, like, missing right now in the game. So I'm just like, this shit is crazy. I said, and I listened to the whole shit. It's song like 4 minutes long. So I listened to the whole shit. I'm like, I said, Fly, this nigga, I think we got one. Get dog on the phone or send me some more music. So I'm listening to the other music. So I'm listening to, I got, you know what I'm saying, my dog right here. He said, yeah, this nigga special. So I'm like, yeah, it's something here. I don't know what it is. I got to figure it out. I said, if I get on the phone with a nigga and the nigga song like he a character, he, you know what I'm saying, that he really own this, I'm ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I got on the phone with him and it was 100, you know what I'm saying? So it was, from there, I just like, man, fuck that. I said to Rock Nation, they were like, man, let's do it. Let's fly him in. We locking him in the first, we didn't want him to leave.
And Bobby, real quick, what made you pick that J and M track, Renegade? What made you pick that specific track? What stuck out to you to actually body that shit?
Shit, like, I just feel like it'd be hard for people to make beats like that, you feel me? So I really dig in the crates and go get that gas. So, you know, M and J, they really like two of the greatest. So, you know, I had to go in their footsteps and eat that bit. I know I had to eat it. And it's crazy because the second verse really the first verse, and the first verse really the second verse, because I did it 2 times. I was like, I ain't eat it hard enough. I got to come back, and that's when I came up alone to me line.
You had to take.
Yeah, he had to take it back real quick. Bobby, talk to us about some of your inspirations. We talking about J and M right now. Who else are some of the guys that you, some of the MCs that you look up to or you respect?
I respect everybody. Everybody deserves respect, but you know, I look up to the people who've been in it for the long haul. You know, Jay, Gucci, all the big people. You know, I want to be big, so I look up to the big people. And go hard like they did.
Bobby, I gotta ask you, where were you when you got the phone call from Dizzy? And how did you feel like receiving that phone call of interest? Like, yo, I'm trying to like see what's up with you and take you out of here. Like, what's going through your mind during that phone call?
Well, it was crazy because like Dizzy say, we was just going through the conversation with G. Like he say, Fly, we met through Fly. So Fly heard the music and he wanted to be a part of it. So he took it to Lost Key, which is G. And I talked to G on like December 20th, and he, God bless the dead, got killed on December 24th. So after that, I was telling Fly, like, I'm done rapping or whatever, you feel me? So like January 20th, like 30 days exactly, like after I talked to G or whatever, Fly called me. I was actually sitting in the car catching a play. So I kind of like hear what's going on before he tell me what he got to say. So he like, hey, what you doing? Dog, what I need to be doing? He like, hey, you pack your shit, man. We going to LA tomorrow, man. Text me first, last name, birthday. I'm finna book your ticket. So after the situation with G, I'm telling Fly like, man, I ain't fooling with that route like that. Like, bitch, I got to get some money. So Fly, man, you might as well leave that with him, and your trap phone is over with. We going to LA tomorrow. So I look at the dog. He look at me. He like, man, yeah, where you out here, what? So I'm like, man, where my money at, man? I ain't really on that. So and I go put whatever I had up, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, damn. Like, the flight was at like 5 in the morning, so I'm like, man, it's already like 12. I got to go home, pack all this. Long story short, I made the flight, met Fly for the first time, met Dizzy for the first time, met Jay for the first time, met Matt for the first time, met Sharby, Omar, the whole Rock Nation staff for the first time, and we here now.
Wow. What's that conversation, or what's that meeting like when you walk in and you meet Hov and you talk to Hov? What's that conversation like?
Huh?
You nervous?
It's like you really just be speechless. Like you just hoping you don't do nothing wrong. Cause like when I saw him like the first 3 times, I was like, damn, I can't just run up the hole. Or do you just run up the hole? I'm like, damn, I'm in the office with Hov. I'm like, damn, what if this shit don't work out? I gotta like at least dap him up before I leave for the last time. Cause I ain't really know what to expect. But he was real, like, he like real individual. It's like we was on the block, but we really in his office, but it's really like his trap. And like he really running it bit, like he got people fixing this, people fixing that. He changing paints here. He talking about the light shining right there, so put the gold paint over there, put that one over there, lower it. We didn't leave till like 12, and he was still in the hallway with like some Chicos doing some work on the roof. He just posted like, yeah. But
I mean, it was the first week of the new office set up in LA.
So it was still in construction mode.
Yeah, so Bobby was the first signee of the office. So it was like a lot going on, moving, just moving crazy, going around. Yeah.
That's crazy to like see Jay in that light. I definitely would have been just like Bobby. Like, do I say something? Do I don't? Like,
what do I do?
Like, I don't fucking know. That's crazy, Bobby. You got Blue Cheese out.
Blue Cheese.
Tell me about this record.
I mean, like the record really is self-explanatory. Like when I made it, like me and a lot of my homies from the hood, we was down here and shit. I mean, we was down here chilling. So when you trying to save money, everybody want blue hundreds, you feel me? If you trying to put up 100,000, it's hard to do it in 20. So you got 100 bands in blue cheese, you good. So like my kid, everybody got blue cheese. So if I need blue cheese, I might call Fly and be like, man, let me get 40 bands worth of blue cheese. I'm gonna give you 41 bands. So it's like blue cheese is powerful. Like whatever blue cheese you got, you can sell it. You can make a band out of it. So it's like, and everybody do it. So
I ain't never had blue cheese.
Yeah, I
had like blue cheese.
Yeah, like we ain't had that blue cheese yet, Bobby. We ain't had that yet.
You gotta get some blue cheese. You should just flush your bank account one time, get all blue cheese, and go home.
Oh hell no!
And take it back to the bank.
Now, Bobby, you know it's funny. It's funny. We talk about blue cheese, it's stacking money and everything. And I was reading some stuff on you that one of your interests and hobbies includes like financial and real estate investing. And a lot of artists, you know, sometimes don't put their energy into stuff like that. You know, it's jewelry or it's cars or it's cribs or whatever. So it's interesting you say, you know, what brought you into that mindset of just like investing in real estate or just financial literacy? Because that's a big component for a new artist to understand.
Yeah, because like, you know, coming from like the trenches, you see like what you should be doing, but you know, like it really ain't that easy. So like I always knew what you should do or whatever. So like when I was gave the opportunity to go legit or whatever, you know, that was my first thing. You feel me? I got my own construction company, got my own dually truck company, like, got properties, you know. You gotta generational.
You gotta spread it out. Yeah, you gotta spread it out.
Generational wealth.
You feel me? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was surprised, even too, like when he got his money, he's like, I'm getting the equipment in the house. You want to put the equipment in the house. You went and got a truck. I'm like, damn, you ain't getting no watch, no jewelry. No, I'm good. I don't even want that. I just want to get the trucking business. I'm gonna make like 80 a month on this, and I want to have all the setups in the house. I'm just like, thank you, Jesus, boy, because these artists don't be thinking like that.
Yeah, you
like,
don't think it. Like you gotta think about it. Like, artists, like once they get on, you know, they want to make that big purchase, and it's okay to make that the house purchase, the chain, the car, whatever the case is. But
I had all that for the deal. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Right.
No,
you good.
Tell them. Tell them, Bobby.
But that's the thing. Like a lot of niggas don't think like you.
For the deal.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't think like that.
Money, none of that.
And that's good that you got studio equipment in the crib. You already got 3 or 4 businesses. So God forbid this don't work out. You already set up straight. You already just thinking down generations for your kids or your family. So that mindset right there is a winner to already be had.
You know, I'm the CEO of Fishscale Family Entertainment, Fishscale Family Records or whatever. So me, Dizzy, Fly, we working with other artists, all that. So like,
yeah,
we was given a chance, so we gonna give other people a chance.
That's dope.
I love it. Too. And I'm sure with all that you do, you know, your city definitely shows you a lot of love. Like, tell me about how your hometown reacts to all that you do.
Oh, they love it. They support it. They ready to do anything for me. Like
they ready to run it up when you should come up.
Oh yeah, they know my story too authentic, and they know I've been through like a real struggle. So they know like I'm a motivation to them, like not to give up. Cause where I come from, you know, it's hard to make it out. You gotta just keep going. Like if people give up every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Low?
Yeah. Now, Dizzy, you know, before we let you go, I just want to know what was so special about Bobby. You know, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but what was the one thing that stuck out to you that said, "Nah, little bro, we got to make sure he's a part of the Roc Nation family"? Because there's so many new artists coming out now.
Like I said, it was definitely the music, and then when I met him, it's like it just the character and everything. It just fit. It's just like it's organic. It's real. It's not like, you know, put together like some fake shit. Like this is who he is. It's real. Like it's no, he did no media training. He didn't do nothing. You just getting him raw, straight up what it is. So I just felt like it's been too much of that TikTok shit and all that. I mean, I respect all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They get their stuff. But I just think like, what about the real music? What about getting back to the shit that touch your soul and talk about that real shit that people really going through? And you know, people that really can sell it. It's not even sell like this is what it is. It's not like that, you know, made up shit. You know?
Yeah. In 2020, I mean, obviously we're in a little, you know, standstill for 2020. But Bobby, what do we have coming up for the rest of the year? Like, what can we expect, you know, coming down the pipeline?
And you can expect, we got the EP dropping next month. Man, if they let us out, probably the first day they let us out, we might just bless y'all with an album, you feel me?
Nice.
But my whole team, they really want to like, the music so timeless that we could drop it or we can't drop it or we could hold it or whatever, you feel me? And it's still gonna have the same effect because people still gonna be going through the same thing that we talking about and stuff. Like, we ain't just glorifying the fame, we glorifying the struggle too, to motivate people who, you feel me, on the same path or got the same dream we chase.
I love that. And, you know, it's platforms like this that help you get to learn the artists that you're going to, you know, one day really love. And Bobby, it was definitely a pleasure to meet you. And I wish you all the success, because you good.
Oh yeah.
he already
you
set
had
up. He already straight, man. He already straight. And Dizzy, man, thank you for coming on the show too, and actually bringing us this gem right here, Bobby Fishscale. But Bobby,
you
man,
know, just pay attention to Bobby. Got a lot coming. You know, follow him on all social media. Bobby Fishscale on everything. You know, he got a lot of stuff. You know, just keep tapping in. That's all I can say.
Absolutely.
And Bobby, man, stay safe out there, brother. You know,
thank you, bro.
Good luck to you. And whenever you drop that album or whenever you drop that EP, bring it right here to the roundup so we can continue having a great conversation with you and Dizzy, man.
Yeah, Dizzy, we gotta let them get it first. We gotta get them a special leap.
Yeah. We can man.
We can zoom it in and play it on we can take from there like that.
Man, we got too much time. We got too much time, man. Trust. But y'all be safe out there. Stay quarantined up, and we'll see y'all soon, man.
All right, man. Thanks.
Bye, y'all.
Salute.
Y'all later. Bye forever.
All
right.
This is the roundup. My name is Lowkey.
Don't play where you left off. Play for the time.
I'm not gonna play for the time. This is the roundup right here. And as you always know, me and Ivy are cutting up, man, because honestly, we're delusional and we're in quarantine and we're sick of it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay, guys?
We take our stresses out on each other.
This is honesty hour. I'm tired of this shit. I want to get in the studio. I want to touch people. I want to play music on the sound system. You know what I mean. I mean, see, you ruined it. Whatever. But you know, this is a show about new music, new interviews. We just had Bobby Fishscale. Fuck the Cash up, man. Those guys are doing their thing. Shout out to Tay Keith. Shout out to the whole crew in Memphis. But let's bring it back, bro. Let's bring it back to this Drake, Future, and Young Thug. And my beautiful co-host said I can't play it from where it left off. I have to play it from the top. Is it one of those songs I gotta play the whole?
Because I already forgot the first 30 seconds. So.
All right. Let's see. All right. God willing, let's see if everything works right.
Press play. Just play it without the speaker, damn it.
Yeah. Money Hoes, Drake, Young Thug, and Future.
Scammers and children, popping no cake, drinking no chemical, different deal, chopper, different deal, cash flow, let it string no faster, motor bell, Alaska, girl, white crop, lean, make me hype. I got a look like ice, some don't take that lightly. I was on the block all day long, serving whitey. I just a whole lot of niggas need they indicted. The first thing I ever had, man, I fixed it. That's a first thing I ever bought, I still got it today. Ever since I traded my bitch off, I'm in very good shape. So I just said when I left off, you can look at my place. Fuck my enemies, put a G, gotta never be safe. Gotta be sticky, honestly, real cold. Yeah, bought this chain for my little brother. Yeah, 20 rings look like brass knuckles. Yeah, man, I came up from a grass cutter. Yeah, young nigga gang banging manslaughter. Yeah, serving drinks in front of my grandmother. Yeah, she affiliated with drug smugglers. Yeah, on my head it's just society. Real shit, college dinner, just a side piece. Yeah, I got 20 motherfucking Kylies. Nigga, I got 20 damn Kylies.
Yo, I got 20 damn candles. Young slim baddies and they in vogue. Yeah, I got 20 fucking GGs. Yeah, they drink 3 liters of Fiji. Yeah, Pluto, he just split a summer with me, now I'm sideways. I could park 100 Escalades in my driveway. They be rockin' ice, but then they tuck it like it's Friday. Next nigga to call me out, I'm going on the tirade. Yeah, my birthday in the shit's gonna be a holiday. I say I need a table for like 30, they accommodate. Take a front Dominican and make that shorty immigrate. I'ma head it to society. Real shit, Kylie Jenner as a side piece. I got 20 motherfucking Kylie. Nigga, I got 20 damn Kylies.
Ooh. Ooh. What was that, Drake?
I have never, ever. I felt like that was peer pressure. That was a peer pressure bar.
Why you say that? He talking this shit.
I cannot believe that he would call her out like that.
I mean, I don't think it was him trying to directly say. Well,
It was.
I'm not even gonna dress it up.
Like he was like, real shit. Kylie Jenner is my side piece. Like, God
I'm not even gonna dress it up. I'm not even gonna dress it up. That's crazy. Yeah, it does sound. That's why he wrote that apology on Instagram this morning, because he didn't want anyone thinking that. You just don't have to say that. Like, you just don't have to.
He didn't. And if he wanted to say it, he could have said it in a different way. He could have said it in a Drake way. He said it like he was Future. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I felt like that's a peer pressure bar. Or he was probably on that Future. We don't know.
Don't tell me that shit wasn't fire though.
But I'm just happy that it's a private link. God damn it, cause
it ain't private no more. Cause it's right here on the roundup, baby.
Real shit.
Niggas gonna kill me when I get out this quarantine, man.
God damn, Drake will definitely kill me.
Yeah. But I love Drake, so that's fine.
We love Drake.
But yeah, that was an exclusive right here on the roundup. Drake, Future, Young Thug. It's supposedly called 20 Hoes, and that's the famous bar that, put Twitter in an uproar this morning, but it's not coming out anytime soon. It's not gonna be an official single. He apologized for referencing Kylie, but rappers be rapping.
No more. We don't care.
No. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get into the final segment of our show right here on the roundup, where we highlight new and unsigned talent. One song from me, one song from Ivy, and like I always say, Ivy does never miss on these because she's always finding those gems in the dirt and bringing them right here to Revolt. So Ivy, balls in your court. What you doing today?
Listen, I found me an artist, right? And he's really like on the come up, like no looks, no nada. Or not that I have seen and discovered from his social media. It looks like he's like revamping himself. But I stumbled across a song that he put out earlier this year. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, this guy is really dope. He gives me big, like, he could be in a TDE.
Oh, okay. One of those types. All
okay.
Right.
I'm gonna just, paint the picture for you a little bit. But I have a song. His name is J Soulja.
J Soulja.
J Soulja, like Soulja Boy, but
J Soulja. All right.
Yes. And this song is called Boomin'. We're gonna get into it right here.
Let's hear that.
Hold up. I pulled a low. Hold up.
All right. Okay. So we don't have to start using me as a verb or anything like that. Okay. Just not. Okay. Just say your speaker's not working.
All right. Ready? You ready?
Go ahead, man.
Subject. Real 512 at DX work shit. Booming. Yeah. I sure love the niggas that ain't hit below the belt. Shed a couple niggas that was bad for my health. Nobody helped me out, so I did it for myself. Darkness all around me, saw the light inside myself. No speaker for my name unless you say it with your chest. Every breath that had left is a legacy of self. Niggas think they hot, they couldn't fuck with me in hell. Soldier got it locked, they gon' fuck with me in jail. Riding like a rail, trying to multiply the mail. Flex the hustle like a muscle, and you niggas looking frail. I've been trying to manage using God for my advantage, but the demons know I'm Libra, they be fucking on my scale. Working with the scale while I'm working 9 to 5. Young nigga on this job trying to get it out me lit. Living out my dreams, have to go by any means. Now I'm looking like a king every scene that I appear. Yeah, I did a lot just to follow goals. You ain't calling about the gold and the side of yours. They know that we about to blow like a snotty nose. I want the blow to my own, is what I'm plotting on. I look fear right in the face and then he stepping on. Born in 92, I've been the truth since 91. They don't want to get it done, you niggas want it done. That's why any outcome, I'm overcome. Oh man. Look at myself, I'm improving. Look at my wealth, it's improving. I hit the block and it's moving. This right here look like improvement. Best ask yourself if you doing it. We out here getting right to it. This shit here look like it's booming. Booming, booming, booming.
That is J Soulja. Booming, booming. You're muting. You're mute.
My fault. My fault. Stop. Okay, this is what the face is today. Just stop it. Anyway, I like that one. And what I was saying while I was on mute is you have a very, very good ear for production. I like your ear. I like how you choose your beats. I like how, you sit in the pocket nice. Okay. Enough of bigging you up. It's my turn.
Okay. Jay Soul's very talented, by the way.
He's dope. Dude is dope. I like him. So what I did today was I picked from the batch of the submissions from Revolt. Right. Okay. So I just went in and I found an interesting character. His name is Jelani Imani, right? And he has a project called The Shell Deluxe. And this is, I believe, the intro from it, if I'm not mistaken. And it's called Original.
What's the artist name?
Jelani Imani.
Me no identical, me no symmetrical, only original. You only digital, you only typical. Me not too cynical, don't you repeat when that shit too difficult. Me I'm too integral, it's you my ego, but this shit too mystical. Too unpredictable, take a step back just to grab my utensils. Top on the stage, got my hand on my genitals. Me no political, I speak the truth and that's all that I'm giving you. People too critical, hard to opinion for people that give a shit. Me I'm too rhythmical, black individual. Doing this shit is wrong, you ain't vegetables. Got a no feeling, not everyone feeling you. Now you remember to stand in your principles. They preach the president, he ain't respectable. Only original, black individuals. Only original, black individuals. Only original, black individuals. Only original, only original, only original, black individuals. Yeah, black individuals. Yeah. 21/7, the deal on the table. I didn't take it. That 4-3 and shit, mine for the taking. No time to waste it. I am an alien. ATL finest, I'm with the climbing on ancient. Limited live by the time I was fighting some God I knew I was.
I'm not mad at this. She's not fucking with it. I know she's not fucking with it. I can tell by her face. I'm looking at your face, and I'm just like, all right, fine, Ivy. I like it. I'm sorry. I like it.
No,
kid is from Atlanta. I like it.
You are lying.
No, I'm not. No. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Because there's another selection that I had. And I was like, I can't play this. I cannot play the one I had. This one I like. I'm not even gonna hold you. I like it. Like
the Jay-Z video where it's like when you try to groove and you try to find
the only reason why I'm looking like that. I'm looking like because I'm looking at the video as I'm playing it. Yeah. So the video's weird. That's why my face is like. Yeah. But I like it.
Jelani Imani has his own following. He's growing independently. So big up to him. There's an audience that loves it. I'm not the biggest fan. Maybe another song will catch me.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I like his wordplay. He looks a little weird. I will say that. If you see him, you really not gonna like.
I looked him up. I see him right here.
We're not cracking on. This happens. This is a conversation.
No, this is a productive conversation. I'm not.
No, but you know how people take shit out of context. Like, yo, they cracking. Like, no, we're not cracking on. We're critiquing. This is what we do. This is our job. So no one watching this don't take it personal. Yeah, I like it. His look is a little weird, but I like the vibe. I'm fucking with it. So that was Jelani Imani. He has a project out right now called The Shell Deluxe. And that pretty much wraps up our independent artist segment. And that also wraps up another edition of the Roundup. Ivy critiquing my sound system, me critiquing music videos while we record.
Why are you blaming me for your technical difficulties?
I said critiquing. I'm not blaming you.
Oh,
I said critiquing. Jeez.
Yes, that's the key word.
But yeah, shout out to Tay Keith, shout out to Bobby Fishscale, shout out to Drizzy, shout to
Cash Boyz.
Fast Cash Boyz.
It's also very hard to say that name. I just want to say
that name
Fast
10
Cash
times.
Boyz. It's almost a tongue twister. Say it 3 times.
Fast Cash Boyz, Fast Cash Boyz, Fast Cash Boyz.
Wow. Get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Roundup.
Yes.
I don't speak anymore. It's been real. It's Ivy Rivera. Have a great day.
Ivy, I love you, man. The Roundup right here on Revolt. Make sure you subscribe every Friday. We are here. This is what we do. This is what we love. Be safe, quarantine safe, and be healthy. Love, light.